Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today you are going to be watching my March empties, and I have quite a bit here in my little empty box. I should probably label it because I do like to label things. But I've been really surprised. I've done an empties video, I think every month for this year, so the last 3 months. And I've been really surprised at how much products, when I actually collect them like this, and even though it's not a huge bin, I'm actually surprised at how many products I'm using up each month. So I like these kind of videos because you can see, not only get reviews from people that you're watching, but then for my own benefit, I'm seeing, okay, the money that I'm spending on these products are going to good use, like I'm using them up. And I do have sample products that I use up as well, but I like to go through samples because then I can get them out of my stash, right? So we will go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing is this empty wipe container. This is from Target. Yeah, it's the Up and Up brand. It's just generic unscented baby wipes, and I keep these at my makeup vanity to just wipe off to put my foundation on. I put a dollop of it on the back of my hand. So I use these to wipe it off, you know, any mistakes I make on my eye makeup. And so this was a pack of 72. So I used up these. I just get whatever is on sale or whatever is the cheapest. So I think I have a box of Publix wipes now. So I just get whatever, wherever I am at when I run out. This is the Pantene Pro V Moisture Mist. It's a detangler. Tangler, light conditioning where you want it. I've gone through so many bottles of these, like so many, and I always go back to, I might have tried like a different brand before, but I always go back to the Pantene ones because I feel like it really gets all the knots out of my hair. Even though I condition in the shower, I towel dry my hair, so, which I know probably isn't the best for it, but I've already repurchased this, so I know I love that. I also used up a Pantene Pro V conditioner, and this is the Color Preserve Volume. I love the Pantene Volume collection that they have. I love it. I think it really cleans my hair, moisturizes it if it's conditioner, and I get the color one too, and it does. I think my color lasted a long time. Between colorings, I went over 2 months, probably 2.5 months, before I was like, okay, now it was just like the ends needed to be trimmed, but I went ahead and got it colored too. So I love these. I always repurchase them. So I would recommend these for people, especially with thin hair, because they really do work. Now I have the Mario Badescu facial spray, and it's the rose water one with aloe and herbs. I liked this. This was the smaller size, I believe, because I think you can get a bigger size of this. So I did like this a lot. I used it after I did like a really intense face mask, and I had moisturized, but then I would put this on top of it to add that added layer of moisture. So that because my skin is pretty sensitive and it gets really red if I'm using, you know, a pretty intense mask or something like that, or face wash. So I liked this. It took me a while to use this up, actually. I've had it for a while, but I would consider repurchasing this, but we'll kind of see if I end up getting it. But I would recommend it. It's good. Let's see. We used the Up and Up multi-purpose solution for contacts. We went through 2 bottles of these, and then it's just generic contact solution. So it cleaned, it worked well. I used up a Burt's Bees Cucumber and Sage facial cleansing towelettes. This is for normal to dry skin, and as you know, or if you've watched my videos, you know I have oily skin, but I find like facial wipes like these can be really harsh on my skin, so I go for the more calming and for drier skins. If I'm skin tones, or what am I trying to say? Skin, whatever. Drier skin people. So anyway, excuse me. So I really like these. I already repurchased them. I've gone through multiple packs of these. I think these are like $5.99 at Target. And I always go back to the Burt's Bees ones, and I love these. But I don't use them often or every single night when I take off my makeup. I use like a cleansing balm with a second cleanse of like a face wash. But when I'm like really tired or just being really lazy, I go for these. So I love those. I talked about these in my February favorites, but they're the Band-Aid non-stick pads. They're like gauze pads I had a biopsy taken of one of my moles. It was fine. It was negative for anything, but I went through 2 of these and bought a backup just in case we ever need something for our first aid kit. So I like those, and they're not too expensive. Oh, I loved this. Oh my gosh. I got this in a Birchbox, and it's the Chlorane Dry Shampoo. I've already put it on my loves list at Sephora, and it's $20 for the full size. I'm debating getting it, but I have a Suave dry shampoo, and I have like another Birchbox sample that I need to go through. So I'm going to go through those before I get this, but I'm definitely, when I'm all out of dry shampoos, I am definitely going to repurchase this. This is the only dry shampoo that I have ever used, and I've used quite a bit, that didn't leave my hair feeling dirtier than it already was. And it felt clean, it gave a lot of volume, it didn't leave any kind of residue, and I just love it. And oh my gosh, I'm definitely gonna purchase this whenever I run out of the Suave one, because I don't know that other Birchbox sample that I have. I can't remember what company it's from, but it's not my favorite. I don't like it. So, but I do like the Suave one. Let's see. I don't know if you heard that, but the dog just sighed. He's over it. Okay, so then I used, this was a 100 point perk from Sephora. It's the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. I love this stuff. This is like maybe my 3rd sample I've gone through, but I have so many moisturizers. It's like I'm never gonna run out of moisturizer to actually be able to buy a full size of this. But when I do run out of all those moisturizers that I have, oh, okay, it's on the floor now. I would definitely buy that. It is so moisturizing, but it's not too heavy because it's kind of like a gel consistency. I mean, but it's creamy, but then it's kind of gel-like. I don't even know how to describe it, but I love that stuff. And I mean, I've gone through several samples of that, and I know I like it. So I'm always sad when I run out of them because I love them so much. I used a Lancome Advanced Genifique, some kind of youth activating concentrate. First of all, this probably would have been, it was a full size, I mean, it was a full sample in here, but I only got 2 uses out of it because it was so liquidy. I wasn't expecting it, and it just like got, I mean, a ton came out, and then I was like, well, do I waste it? So I put it all over my face, and I was only able to get 2 uses out of this little packet, where I can usually, like, these little packets I can make last, you know, a little while. So I really can't say whether I liked it or not, but I mean, it was nice to try. Okay, this little grubby thing is my Real Techniques, I mean, it's like hard, gross, is my Real Techniques complexion sponge. And I love this thing. It's so amazing. It's so affordable. Okay, I'm back. So I'm not sure where I left off. It's been like maybe 30 minutes because my battery died, and anyway, so I had to charge it. So I think I left off at my disgusting Real Techniques complexion sponge. These are really affordable. They are like $5 at Ulta and drugstores, and I use this probably 5 months with consistently washing it, but I noticed it started kind of flaking off here, and it's like hard as a rock because I wasn't gonna wash it just because I mean for this video, so it's going in the trash. I have a backup of this, but I'm not breaking into it yet because I just got the beauty blender. It came in the Sephora Favorites Paint It Pink collection. I have a blog post on that. I'll link it down below. It's a really great kit, so I would definitely recommend it while it's still in stock. But I would continue repurchasing these. I do have a backup that I'm going to use once that beauty blender runs out, and these last a long time. I bet like you only need, like, if you wash it, you know, weekly at least, to get rid of all the bacteria. I just use baby soap. I think that's okay. I haven't had any problems with it. But I really do like these. So, and I think they last a long time if you take care of it. Let's see. I have a toner. It's handmade or homemade, whichever way you want to say it. This is made by my sister. She makes like products with essential oils and coconut oil and almond oil and sugar and all those kind of things. So she made me a lavender toner. It had tea tree oil and lavender essential oil. And I really liked this a lot. And I think it was because of the apple cider vinegar, because it really helped to keep my skin clear. I've already asked her to make me another one, and I think she made it with like citrus oils. So I'm excited to get my hands on that. And she puts them in really nice glass bottles. I think she ordered these off Amazon or something, but I really like this. So I asked her to make me another one. I have a couple of these, like, what are they? Little fragrance, like one-time use. I got like a ton of these. I still have a couple left. When Sephora was having like their fragrance month, I think it was over February. And so I have a Dior, Miss Dior one. I have a Prada Candy. Ugh. I just don't like the smell at all. And then a Chloe. And they were all just one-time use. I have had a sample of the Prada Candy. That's why I know I don't like it. But I don't know. I don't remember these, the Chloe and the Dior, to really tell you otherwise. I just had them, didn't want to put them to waste, so I just used them one day. Another little sample of the, wow, I'm like having trouble saying this. Oh, Dr. Brandt, that's what it is. Needles No More 3D filler mask. And I actually use this as like, I think it actually could be used as like a moisturizer. And I applied it anywhere on, it says put it on your cheekbones, target the hollows of your face, so like right here, but I put it anywhere that I have like wrinkles. So like I have all these like talking wrinkles up here, and I have acne scarring on, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the viewfinder, but that's where these scars are. And I actually really liked this for my acne scars a lot. I felt like it really did like fill them in, and I don't really know how it works, but I'm pretty sure this is a very pricey product. And but this little foil packet thing, I got a ton of uses out of. So I only used a little bit, but so I did like this a lot, but I just don't know if it's, I mean, down the road when I have more wrinkles or more you know, acne scars to fill in, maybe, I don't know, I might purchase this. I have a couple more samples. A Benefit They're Real, I guess, makeup remover for their mascara. I just use this with any mascara, whatever I was using. Right now, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian, wait, what is it? Not Amazonian Clay, that's their blushes. Oh my gosh. What are they? What is that one called? Lights, Camera, Flashes, or Lashes, or something like that. So anyway, I'm using that one, and it works fine with this too. This isn't like, I feel like this is an additional step. Like, even though like those, my favorite one is like the Neutrogena, the oil and water one, where you have to like mix it up. So this was like a cream almost that you put on your hands they were dry, and then rubbed it on your eyes, and it did remove the makeup, but I felt like this was just an added step, because I would just use that, and then I would go in with my cleansing balm and remove the rest of my makeup. So I might as well just like use the cleansing balm to remove my eye makeup. So I don't know. I wouldn't purchase this. It's not my favorite. I did like this, but it's I wouldn't purchase this. But it's the Chlorine Flora Water makeup remover, and this was a liquid, and so it was more similar to what I typically think of with an eye makeup remover, and I liked it. It removed my makeup okay, but I wouldn't repurchase it because this is like a Sephora brand, so it's more expensive, or it's a brand that you can buy at Sephora, so it's more expensive. I would just get my drugstore, the Neutrogena one, the Up and Up brand of it. So but it is nice if you like higher, you know, if you want a higher end eye makeup remover. I went through another Brow Wiz. I think this is my second one, actually. Yeah, my second one, because I used the brow pencil, like the actual like sharpened pencil, before I went to the Brow Wiz. I wouldn't go back to the pencil because I don't I like the Brow Wiz better. And I have it in taupe and I love it. But right now I'm using 2 of the NYX Micro Brows, and it's basically, I mean, it's the exact same thing. It's the same amount of product as the NYX, or as the Anastasia and NYX have the exact same amount of product, I believe. And the colors, their taupe and the Anastasia taupe, I like the Anastasia taupe better than the NYX one, but I use ash brown and taupe with the NYX on my brows to get the same look basically as the Anastasia taupe. So I have to use 2 products when I could use one. But I'm going to use those up, and I will most likely go back to the Anastasia just because it's easier than having to use 2 different products for the same effect. But it is a cheaper alternative. If you're on a budget, I would definitely recommend those NYX Micro Brows. And lastly, I went through the Oral-B Glide Pro Health Floss. I think I just got this at my dentist office. They always, you know, every 6 months when I go, they give me one of these, and they usually last the 6 months, I found. I did like it. I like these better than like the little picks. What are they called? Like the flossing picks, where it's like basically like a toothpick with the floss connected in there. Because I find that those are, ugh. It is too thick between my teeth, because I had braces twice when I was a teenager, and I had to like, it was terrible. I had to wear like one of those head braces at night, and so my teeth are like really tight because of all the orthodontia I had to have as a kid. So I like this better, even though it's not as you know, convenient as those floss picks, but this glides between my teeth so much easier than those floss picks. So, and it's cheaper, so I'm definitely just going to keep going back to the floss, and it's a nice enough floss. Anyway, I went on way too long about floss. I'm really sorry about that. But those are the products that I've used up for March. I feel like I've used up quite a bit, and I'm like really proud of myself. So we'll see. Hopefully I can keep this trend going where I'm using up more and more of my products and going through my stash. I'm like on a no skincare buy. Even though I bought like a ton of makeup lately, I'm trying to use up all the skincare that I have before and just replacing it as I need it, because like back in August or September, I did this huge skincare haul at Sephora, and I'm still going through those products. So I'm trying to use up what I have skincare wise so that I can move on to other things. And try out new things. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for sticking around and watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Take care.